Playoffs, season 14, round 2, and we've got the brawn of the orcs versus the twinkle toes of the elves. We've got someone who's trying to become champion for the first time against a former champion, and should be a good game. It seems ages since I streamed on the PS4. It's all been PC, but today it's the PS4's turn, and it's an interesting game. This Elven Union team's been taking a battering of late, and as you can see, some armor 6s in there. I don't know. I mean, he's obviously kept them because of the blodge piece. Now, there was 500, I think, difference, something like that. But obviously, he's going to have to pay for his learners, so that's a major problem. Just quickly looking at the teams, Gimlick's main hope is these three guys here. The ball retrieval guy and these two catchers. So these three catchers got to do a lot of the work. I like this guy, the strong arms, sure-handed, safe throw. That's what I like about the safe throw, because a lot of times you're going to be throwing it over people who are going to be around your catchers who've got nerves of steel, so they're still catching a 2+. So having safe throw is fantastic. So it should be a good game. Looking at the statistics for this is 19-11-5. I would presume he will get a wizard. I think that's a no-brainer. And it's quite interesting because obviously this game is at the orcs. If this game was at the elves, then obviously the elves would have got a free wizard. As it is, it's at the orcs. I'll just quickly have a look at the orc team. We're at 19-20, so yeah, he'll have some wiggle room to spend cash. And again, the key things, here's the guy, Tommy Boy, he ripped through the vampire team of man, just crazy. If he does that again tonight, then really the orc should win. This is guy, strength 4, agility 4, brilliant ball carrier, just what you want. So even though we said about the catcher with all the ball retrieval things is going to be red dying against this guy, so always massive when you've got a short-hand strength 4 piece. And he's also got tackle as well, so it can take down ball carriers as well. And the other blitzers, yeah, they're all right. Nothing too special. I'm always a bit torn between blodge when you take a mighty blow. I think piling on or something would have been better, but that's just me. Or tackle. I always like to think Armour 9 will protect them more times than not. You've already got ball carriers. This one makes more sense. Stand firm, obviously. And he's got a 3 wrestle piece on the front line. Like I said, he's got plenty of pieces there. I'll be honest, for the TV, I think it's not a great team. I know I'm going to get in trouble for that, but I play Orcs, well, I keep saying I play Orcs a lot, but I don't really in the ladder, but it's like a no frills team. These two guys are the key, aren't they? These two here. This guy, I can't forget how diving tackle was unlike me. And obviously with stand firm now, that is a really nice thing because you can crack an end of the cage, and then obviously if he doesn't knock you down, you're gonna have to dodge away from diving tackle, and that's still a 4+, so it's no gimme for an elf. So that is a nice piece, but again, it depends how Gimlick will hopefully keep in mind of that, and see that he keeps that Black Orc away. It'd be interesting to see how he goes on about this, because it's like with elves, he's going to try and quick score and then try and use the wizard to go 2 up, go bang bang. We see a lot of players like Drick like doing that. A lot of the top agility teams try and do that, or is he going to try and stall it? It'll be interesting to see. Because obviously this guard, 4 guard in a 1920 team, that seems very little, to be fair. But again, like I said to you, it depends who you go against, isn't it? He got a nice draw against a 1-game vampire team in the first game, so guard wasn't important. He's got elves in the second game, guard isn't important. But I think, pardon me, if he did go through, it would be against too many elves and rats. Now, they're dwarfs of shots. I just want to see how much guard he has. If I can ever find him, I'm blind as a bat. Hey, blob skills. You can see? You can talk. I didn't have you banned. Let's have a look. Where is it? I'm bland as a bat, I am, honestly. Seriously. Where the hell... Oh, there it is. A lot. Let's have a look. Yeah, hi, buddy. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yeah. So, if I'm shot, I am pleading the Orcs get through. Because this team should mince the Orcs. If I got this Orc team, I'm going, please, Orcs, get through. I know a lot of people say, oh, yeah, well, I want the Elves because I'll smash them to pieces. But Elves would be more of a threat to this team because obviously they can go bang, bang, bang and score real quick and they got the Wizard and everything like that. But this team will mince the Orcs. I know that might be a curse and I'm sorry, Sean, but it should. Blob skills. I loved your team, and I got a lot of flack for your team because I said I loved it, and people were like, oh, it's not a very exciting team. But it's like it's dwarfs. Your first three skills on a dwarf team should be guard, mighty blow, stand firm. That's all you need. And Blob skills showed how good that was when he won the championship. But yeah, I better not look at this team too much. But I like this team, and if I've got this team, I want the Orcs next because I will fucking steamroll them. I'd be more worried about the Elves. And that's not anything bad about O'Bonnan because he's a class coach. Hey, Tizzle. Yeah, no, Blobs. I know that. I know that. We know that, don't we? It's just grind them down. But yeah, this will be a good game. So, are we here yet? Shod, do you want... Even though I've said that, Shod, in honesty, who do you want to play next round? The Elves? Nice squishy Elves? Or the Orcs? It's Orcs versus Elves. Elven Union, Tizzle. I've got a major problem with PC at the moment, so I can't actually get any messages unless I come off this. There we go. I will rewind it back if need be, and we'll so we won't miss nothing. So you look at daft. You wait until I talk shite looking at the teams and come in late, so you'd have to listen to my waffling. You guys know me well. But yeah, Blobs, your team. I loved your team as a dwarf coach myself. I was like, wow, this is an awesome team. It really is. Nothing fancy. It was just brute force. Yes, the waffle is over, and Fan Fox is here. You'll be glad to know, Fan, I have not tipped your team this season to win the championship. Yeah, it is. I mean, I would say... Oh, there you go. But nothing's been done. Oh, what's this? He's gone for Hubris, the strength 4. Oh yeah, they're both excellent coaches, and I hope O'Bannon understands. I was just looking at what I would play team-wise. I would say both got the same sort of ability, coach-wise. Gimlet might have the slight edge because he's won it, you know. So he's been here and won the T-shirt sort of thing. But O'Bannon is a class coach as well. But I was looking the shoes of, right, if this was my dwarf team, who do I want to play against? And I'm like, give me the Orcs. Give me the fucking Orcs. I don't want the Elves. Give me the Orcs, and I'm going to grind him to a pulp with that guard. And then my diving tackle's going to go, ha ha ha, you're going nowhere. The dwarf team to me is far better balanced than the Orcs. So, anyway, I won't say now what else about the dwarfs. We know they're through, and congratulations, Shod, for that. And we'll get to this one. So basically, it's gone for the Wizard. It's gone for Hubris Ratkarth. That's basically what it's gone for. So in that way, he can't get a babe because obviously that guy's quite expensive. But what do you think? Strength 4. He's got Strip Ball. His Jump Up, Mighty Blow. Nice choice because obviously it'll help against the high armor, and obviously Strip Ball. Will it help? I suppose he's looking at that if he can zap the agility 4 piece in the ball. If he doesn't retrieve it, it might go to a different orc where he'll be able to use his strip ball. And my Dwarf team got dice today by the worst case coach ever. Name and shame the coach. Both teams get extra reroll. Yeah, yeah. I was the only guy to beat that Kislev team. He beat me, and I beat him, so we both traded wins and losses there. Which team? The Kislev team or your team? Surely not your team. Your team was awesome. In a dwarf way. But, so yeah, who do you think's going to win? I told you who I want to... Who do you think will win? I think this is basically how much attrition these orcs can put on these elves. If I'm the elf guy, I've got to somehow mince their Tommy boy. This guy's got to go. You know. Yeah, he's a good coach though. He's a good coach of Spider-Man. I played him. Like I said, I played him twice, and both times he played very, very well. And we're not trying to farm already. We are. And there's that free reroll gone. Yeah, I like I said, I tried Kislev with another wonderful shit under 10 game played team, I think, but they just seem to break for me. Kislev always seem to have armor bloody 6 or something. So, you know, potentially around about 2000, they're just unstoppable. They just sleep and punch the people's lights out and do what they do, don't they? But it's getting them there. But it'd be interesting to see how Gimlick decides to go here. Right, he's going to tie that guy up. This, to me, looks like he's going for a 2-turner. Yeah, Underworld can as well. I think the only problem with Underworld, in my humble opinion, is that the goblins, if they start getting splattered, you can be down on numbers pretty quickly. And if you don't get the attrition with your claw pommers, you're in a world of pain. But yeah, they're definitely competitive. Oh yes, I tipped Sergel to win the full thing, so you know. There is some good teams though. Shagrath, I think he'll do well. Shod's team is bloody awesome. The only problem is obviously because it's awesome, it's really high TV, so people may be able to manipulate a bit of the enhancements, but you know, he's got to have a good chance. But yeah, it'll be interesting to... My dwarfs will be getting played. I keep saying they're going to get played. I'm trying to obviously qualify for Season 15 with my dwarfs. The dwarf team, what was blatantly cheated in Season 1, when a 10-25 touchdown was disallowed and a big fucking tree kicked the winning penalty for the elves. Not bitter at all. Yeah, but it's Sergel. It's Sergel. It's not about the team, it's about Sergel. You know, he's just a class coach. You can give him the shittest team ever and he'll still do well. Yeah, Flynn, the guy with the beautiful voice of an angel. Yeah, and this is the diving tackle piece we was talking about earlier. You know, I would imagine this guy is going to blitz this guy. That, to me, is a no-brainer. And that means they somehow have got to get rid of this strength 4 piece. I always get it. When I play agility teams, I always get trouble coming down there. Always. To me, this is a no-brainer. This guy here slaps this guy. Has he got guard this guy? No, he hasn't. Oh, yeah. No, he's not. Has the blitz been done? Have I missed the blitz? That... Where's the killer? As I call him. Yeah, it's there. I haven't missed the blitz, have I? Well, that's interesting. That is crazy. Because they've got Nerves of Steel, haven't they? So that's a 2+ pass. 3+, 3+, 2+. With a reroll. That's doable. Unless I've missed the blitz, but I don't think I have. I'm a bit perplexed why he didn't blitz this guy. That to me seemed an obvious. Get rid of this guy. You got 4 rerolls for crying out loud. Or maybe he's just thinking, you know what, I'm going to bait him. I'm going to let him have the option to pass it to him. I'm going to bait him. Okay, if you want it, you can take it if you want it. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. What? No. And this is the issue. If he starts playing like this, Gim will kill him on the scoreboard. I mean, I did say to him, and obviously when he played me with my one-game Vamps, I said, look, you're going to have to position a bit better and you're going to, you know, to beat Gim. And I don't get that at all. It's a 1 die. You had a 2 die with this guy. On this guy. I mean, a good thing for him where he's knocked out there. But I mean, all you've done now basically is free this guy up. And there you go. And the thing about Gimlick is, he will punish you if you make a mistake. He will punish you. Well, I say that. This guy's got to come round. Yep. Now we can do with this guy, flick that guy there. And there you go. It's now free. He's free. You know what? He can actually stall this now if he wants to. He can stall this. And this is what I like about Gimlick. And this is, and not just Gimlick, this is in the game. I hope Abonnans don't think I've got a vendetta against him here, because I feel like I'm being a bit negative. But that was a poor play. There was no sense in doing what he's done. All he's basically done is he's put himself into a strong position, and then he's put himself into a weak position. Because now it's gone perfect for him that as long as he don't get any bad dice with the throw and the catch, he can stall down here for at least another turn. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you tell me in chat. Come on, guys. You're supposed to be vocal, guys. Am I being harsh? Would you have done that? Or would you have blitzed that guy? What would you have done? I just say I would see it. But to me, yeah. I thought it was. I mean, it's a lot easier for me to say this shit because I play in the game. We all know when you're playing it's a lot harder. I make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. So I'm not saying I'm perfect because I'm not. Quite clearly I'm not. But to me that just seemed a no-brainer to me. Nice big strength forward tackle against AV7. Minced the fucker. And everything else is covered up. Even this guy made this blitz from this guy super awkward. But, you know, fucking hell, Flint. Speak English, man. We didn't roll the bloody weld for everyone else to speak non-English. So arrogant to the English. Always expect us to speak their language. Where the fuck was that? Wow, well, he gets a bit of luck there, doesn't he? Wow. Oh man, how many times is? No, I'm messing. Like I said, you can speak whatever language you like, but I won't fucking understand it. I struggle understanding English, never mind freaking any other language. It's all good, guys, all good. But to me, this is why I mean I've been getting quite salty on the bloody PC with a lot of ones I've been rolling. But there's nothing what annoys me more in a game where a team plays their 10 quite badly, and then you're like, yay, 3+ with a reroll, and we're in. And then we roll a 1 and a 2, and it's like, shit, we're in trouble now. But this is the risk, though. This is a risk when you're playing elves, when you try and push it. You know, you're trying to score quickly. These things happen. Now, I expect the Orcs to be over this pretty quickly. This is a great opportunity now for well, for the Orcs to do something here. It's just got to be a bit careful about obviously getting chain pushed himself. And there we go. This is the first knockout, and it's the Armour 6 guy who gets splattered. Yeah, I saw that, Blobs. I was watching your game. I saw a bit of your game before I went to watch the Rugger. It was against Nathy Nell or something. Was that Chaos? Is that the guy you said he got beat by? Yeah, my dwarfs need to play a lot of games to catch you a lot. He's a good coach. He's a decent coach, I think. But obviously you're the champ, so you've got a much higher standard than I have. I think everyone's a good coach, to be fair. Oh, God. I'm on this Coca-Cola, cherry Coca-Cola, zero sugar. Fuck me. I am a sugar whore. I do like my sugar, but I'm getting old. I'm 42, so I've gotta drink and eat healthy, apparently. It's still not healthy, is it? Let's be honest. Robin DeZone's awesome. He has the best emoticon in the world. That alone should get him a championship. Right, here comes the killer! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he doesn't usually play Chaos. That would be the excuse I would give him. Benefit. Oh, what? Yeah, that's fantastic, Rob. Brilliant, mate. Absolute fantastic. Oh, there's a surf on here. No, you can't fucking surf. That's way risky. Do you know what? Do you know what I would do just to piss him off? I'd just go a leap. Well, you can't leap, can you? You can move 2 squares. That's a fucker. I'll leap over. I wonder if he's gonna put. There we go. Right. Okay. This is a mess down here. Luckily, he's got this strength 4 piece, and there's no guard here. I don't know where this came from. Did it use both its JFRs? Because if it hadn't, I think I might have risked that. It's V power V. Now then, buddy. V power V. Great coach. Love him a lot, especially when he plays Norse. Although I couldn't believe earlier tried to pinch my glory. And that is a double skull loader. And bye-bye, hubris, have a punch in the face. It was a right call, but wow. Not much luck going for Gimlick. And that is the risk when you try and score quickly. He didn't have to. And, well, it's all gone Pete Tong now. And the Yorks are in a massive, oh, you can have that. Oh, don't start me with ones. Don't. Mate, I've had so many ones, double ones, on the PC. I weep. If it wasn't for my lovely dwarfs, who, bear in mind, did roll double one to cost me a win earlier in the season. They're the only ones who seem to be mainly immune to the double ones at the moment. Yeah. And that's it, isn't it? It's a key moment, isn't it? Very aggressive with these rerolls. Was that pro? It was. I'm not a fan of pro, but I always get told off when I say I'm not a fan of pro. And then people say, look, Bernie, though, it worked. No, Bernie, look, it worked. I know if I take pro and I go for pro because I've got pushes or something, it'll end up being double skulls. And then I can't reroll that, can I? So, that's a pal on every day of the week, is it? I was going to just to keep that in place. Yeah. Very good, Blob. Very good, yeah. Totally agree with you, buddy. Totally agree with you. Oh, God. I want to be this guy. He's like, hey guys, time out, time out, time out. No, no, leave me alone. Oh, he's going onto the ball. If this, oh, why would you do? Why? Oh, he's got sad step. Go onto the ball. Go onto the ball. It has to go onto the ball. You have to put that onto the ball, Gim. Has to. What? Oh no. Then again, I suppose you could have got saved. Alright, I'll let you off. I was just thinking though, if the ball goes out and the ball goes over here, he may have a chance. Now you're going to get bitch slapped. Now he'll probably go into the ball. Yeah, okay. Fair dues, Gim. That's why you're champ, I'm not. Oh, but it doesn't go out. Oh, no. Is it a Bannon's year? Oh, I should say season. What a disaster for the pro elves. But you know, this is it. Things like this can fail, and if he failed, he was in a lot of trouble, wasn't he? And now Bannon, he's very good at protecting this ball usually, so he'll be trying to make sure he uses that wizard. And you think now the only way you're going to get this ball back now is via a wizard. So in my humble opinion, if I'm a Bannon now, I'm feeling pretty good because I'm thinking, you know what? Worst case scenario, you use your wizard, you blast me, you score. I might be able to score. If not, I'll come to the second half, not having to worry about the wizard, and I'll just pummel you to death and then take you to overtime if need be. But I'm always, I mean, I don't play elves very much, or the fast teams like the elves and Skaven. But I mean, when I used to feel pressurized to score straight away, like, you know. And it was only when I started having a mess about with Dark Elves on the PC for a bit that I started to just keep my composure and say, you know what, let's just stay at the back and take our time and try and score as late as possible against these bash teams. Because all I'm doing is, if I score in the first 2 turns, I'm giving him like 6 turns to ground it. I'm sure what Gimlick was going to try and do is try and go 2-0 up. Score quickly, then try and score again. But now he's in a world of pain. It's always annoying when you're a superstar. Why is he... Well, you see, is there any... Can that guy get there? Yeah, see, he can. It's a risky thing, but oh no, where's that? I didn't even see where that's from. Oh dear. I was thinking he could have got this guy, tagged him there. This guy comes round to there, blitzes this guy, 1 dice, gets the ball loose. Who knows? Then he could have used this guy if it bounces this way. Thought that might have been a better play, but that's just me. I don't know. You tell me, guys. You tell me. I'm probably talking a lot of crap. Oh, someone's getting piled on here. Just have a look at the what do you do if right, okay guys, what do you do if you're Gimlick now? What I mean, obviously Gimlick won't be in chat, but what do you do? If you're Gimlick, how do you get this ball loose? I think personally, I think you've got 2 options. You can try and stall him as much as you can and try and stop him from scoring. You know, like losing the column defense and praying it works. And then go into the second half 0-0 and then try and turn him over with a wizard. Or the other option, obviously, in my opinion, is to get a scoring threat, get everyone in position, blast the guy with the ball, and then pray. But this is what Bannon does really well. He does the ground really well. And this is going to be hard. This is going to be so hard now. He's got this locked up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, V, that's it, isn't it? If you can somehow... It's going to be hard, to be fair. I mean, where's that... Oh, God, I'm trying to get them off. Have I not got... There we go, the stats are on there. Oh, well, that helps. What 10 are we on? 10-5. So it is possible to get to column D. Oh, God, 3 of these guys, though, may not be able to. I mean, these are miles out of place. He can go to there because he's got jump up. You see, he's got enough guard to make this awkward of the Orcs. Tell you what, though, if the Orcs play the... Whoa! That is not... Oh, my word! What was that? Oh, Gimlick! No! He's gone for the money shot. And all of a sudden... Oh, all of a sudden, Abannon must think it's his birthday. Double skulls on the strength 4 guy, the failed pass, and now a fireball. What the hell was that? Oh, Gim, man. That was... Oh, man, that was so hard. You would have needed 3 probably players out of the 5 down. Where's the Leaper as well? The Leaper's not even in position to take the ball. Is he the one off the pitch? I can't bloody remember. No. Oh, no. I don't know how Gimlick's going to get himself out of this. He'll try. He'll definitely try, but... Oh, man, if I'm a Bannon now, I'm so happy. I am delighted. I've turned him over. I've got the ball. The only thing I'd have been worried about was the wizard. And now you've tried a fireball. What would have had to been an amazing fireball to have worked. And I'm just wondering who was going to get the ball back, even if it did work. That's why I couldn't see him. Yeah. So yeah, right, there you go. There he is. Well done, V. Oh, I don't know. Oh, we're going 1 dices now. Well, that's one way of maybe doing something, is to get them random armor breaks. Yeah, what I was going to say is if these Orcs get through against these Dwarfs, Shod better not bloody lose. I'll never hear the last of it, Shod. Wonder what Gimlick's thinking at the moment. Commander Saka thinks that might have been a bit of tilt there. Maybe. Gimlick's usually the calm one. He's like quite calm, chilled out sort of guy. He's the polar opposite of me at the moment. But I would probably be bitching about it, but I wouldn't have used my wizard there. Tell you what, Shod. Give me your team. I'll sort it for you. 10-25 though. Dwarfs only scored 10-25, you know. None of this other malarkey. Tell you what, I'd have been tempted. I'd have been tempted not even done out there. But then again, I don't know. I think I would have just stayed there and go, you know what? Dodge away. Go on, dare to dodge away. I don't know. Did you get to the semi-final one, Shod? Yeah, the good thing with Dwarfs though, oh there goes another one, is that the look after you. As long as your positioning is alright, you're okay. Yeah, it was risky. These are every 9, not every 7. But the 2 things I look at here is one, it's very risky as you point out, but who was going to get the ball? Because the ball could have bounced anywhere. Most of his guys were on the deck. You know, I'm always critical with Wizards. That's why I'm a big fan of like the likes of Arswayne, who I think uses Wizards perfectly. And here comes the attrition now. And this is a problem where, you know, no, there isn't. Yeah, maybe if you played against me, you might have done. But see, and this is interesting as well. Gimlick is buying for time here. You know, he's trying to clog up all the lanes. Gimlick will tell you he's very aggressive. He does not have a problem basing up. And what's happened there is the guy's got knocked out. But the good news is that was the ball carrier what hit him. So the ball carrier ain't moving this turn. And he's just got to try and stall. It's if he's got enough players. That's the problem. Oh, he's going down. This could hurt. Oops, there we go. And that's good enough to keep him out. But if the Orcs do get through that Orc and Dwarf game, I so hope I can stream that if I'm not at work. I think that's going to be glorious. I think that's going to be two good teams thug out. Absolutely break each. Well, usually there's not usually that many removals, but it's just a big pile up, isn't it? Big punch up. I love the Dwarf Orc matches. They're always fun. And there's no troll in this team as well. I always take the troll on Orcs. What is used against my mantra because I don't like big guys. But I think Orcs need the troll. If you play the guard heavy, I'm going to dominate the middle of the pitch, so you're going to have to go to the flanks or you lose sort of mentality. But not everyone plays the same, what's great. Because it'd be a bit boring if we all played the same. See, this is risky now. This is risky. I know he's under the cosh, so that's probably why he's done it. I don't know why he's done that. He's obviously trying to slow the cage down, but they're really much of a cage. He's just trying to sling bodies there and say, whatever happens, guys, it doesn't matter how many we lose, he ain't scoring this half. He ain't scoring. So get everybody basing up. That's Gimlick what he's saying, isn't he? He's going, look, you ain't going anywhere. Now, if he... See, the thing is... Opponent might say, you know what? I ain't really bothered about scoring this half. I'm quite happy to just take it easy and protect the ball. Maybe that's what he's thinking, but that move there seems like he's going to be making a beeline. See, this is why these guys here, these two here, besides that should have come round and covered. They're no good there. And the thing is as well, what you got to remember is these guys are slow. So, you know... Oh, you missed loads, Shag. Just loads. And there's the wrestle piece. In my humble opinion, he freaking balls his wizard up. He failed the 3+ pass with dodge after Bannon made a mistake, so that was unlucky for. There you go. There's an injury. That injury should never have happened, by the way. Who is who? And then he tried to blitz with this guy. What was the right call, but then rolled double skulls and the loner failed. So that was really unlucky. I mean, yeah, he fucked up his wizard. He wasted his wizard. He tried to fireball down here, and it just didn't work. They went for a big play, a risky play. They just backfired. But And this is the other thing as well. If he'd have dodged with these two might have been out of the range of this guy. Yeah, Shaggy was. There's another one. That is definitely an apothecary. Oh, definitely apothecary. You got to apothecary that. And the apothecary, fucking hell, he has an apothecary what works. I need to pinch that fucker and take it with me. So yeah, Gimlick was really unlucky down here. But since then, I just don't... If I didn't know this was Gimlick playing, I would never guess this is Gimlick playing. Because usually he's bang on the money, very solid. But, you know, if Commander Slacker said earlier he thinks he may have been tilting after the bad luck he had, you know, as it was bad luck. It really was bad luck. But hey, you know, he had to hold on to that wizard. Had to. Oh dear. See, the thing here is, unless it's got... No, I don't think he does. I did say one of his strengths is he's very easygoing, very cool. He's like the Iceman. But he was a strange wizard. It really was. You know, it just smacked of desperation. I mean, he will probably turn around to me after watching and say, well, actually, Benny, there's this, and this what could have happened, but I'll be like, I'm sorry, I totally disagree. That wizard should never have been used. Maybe he turned Canadian and he got pissed before the game. Maybe that's what he's done, Shags. Here we go. Oh, unlucky. But yeah, nothing is going Gim's way. Apart from the wizard, and although I don't agree with it, I see what he's trying to do with his elves, but they're only 8v7 and they do break. But the way you look at it is like, look, it's playoffs. He doesn't have a babe. No, he went with the wizard. What I totally get, and the this guy on the floor thinking about all the money just been paid for doing fuck all. But yeah, basically he went for the early score. He needed 3+ with a pass with a reroll because of the pass reroll. Rolled a 1 and a 2. The ball bounced quite calmly for him though, and the Orcs got round, and then Hubris 2 die, double skulled, and then it's all gone wrong since then. But yeah, and then I think it was a turn after that. It came out with a wizard, and I just didn't see who was going to recover it. To be quite frank, you don't use a wizard if you haven't got no one to recover it, unless you're trying to, you know, blast someone turn 8 from scoring or something like that. You didn't need to use it. But that's just my opinion. He'll probably say it differently. Now this is, and now these two guys, I don't know what they're going to do. And there's another one. Yeah, I bet I wish he had a babe now. Because at the moment, this is a bit silly, isn't it? I think he got an extra player as well. By the looks of that. Cause unless I've miscounted, he only had 11 players with the learners. Then he got Hubris, so that makes 12. He hasn't had anyone saved, has he? Oh, he has. He got someone saved, didn't he? Of course he did. Yeah, I think the Leaper piece was the one that got saved, by the way, B, if you're still in the chat. But this is a 1-0, bar something crazy happening. Gimlick's going to have to pray he gets a lot of these guys back. Yeah, AV6, yeah. His team got smashed up big time. Yeah. But defense blitz. The guy rolls a double one to pick the ball up. Something crazy like that. You'll never know. You just don't know what can happen on Blood Bowl. But yeah, oh god. I would stay down. I would concede that he's going to score. This guy gets the hell out of dodge. He comes down here. That's nicely played. But again, oh no. Oh, he got out with diving tackle. Right, answers on a postcard. Why would he go there? Then again, he's probably thinking, try and make him use a blitz maybe here. He's not gonna though, is he? Yeah, I can bring him in. They'll get 3 die on him with a reroll. So unless he gets some crazy shit, it'll be fine. Bring him in here. Blitz with him, and it's 1-0. Yeah. This could hurt. This could hurt a lot. I mean, I think really the other lucky thing for Gimlick is he's lucky that it's 10-8. Otherwise, I think Hubris would be getting there stamped on. What gift to base? This guy, he can get there. Is that a GIF? Can't be a GIF. No, I didn't say that'd have been crazy. So 1-0 to the Bannon Hawks. Looking impressive. B West gets it done. Trips wifes as the cheerleaders as always. Look at them lovelies. They're almost as good looking as Trip. Gimlick needs a miracle. I mean, basically Gimlick, if I found Gimlick, I'm like, seriously man, what the fuck did I do? Composure, I'm not out of it. Oh my god, that's awful. I mean, how many players has he got? 8. 8 against 11, and 3 of them are going to get slapped. Good luck with that. Oh, man. I don't know. I have no idea. That's what I would have done, Flynn. That's exactly what I'd have done. I don't know. That was the safer option. I'll tell you one thing though, I like what he's doing here. I've seen coaches before when they've got high-level players put all the players back here, and it's like, well, why? Why would you do that? You've got to get them up here and pray for the defense blitz. Because if you get a defense blitz and you're stuck up here, well, you've wasted it. The only chance these elves have got is in the first few turns to try and stop the cage forming and hoping for defense blitz. If he cages this up, he wins, or he should do. Because he doesn't even have to score. But he's got kick-off return. That's a beautiful skill for a slow piece later on. Yeah, so Gimlick's showing his veteran moves there and you know, I like what he's done here. I suppose as a neutral you want defense blitzy, don't you? A Bannon will be like, nope, I just want to win the game. A nice something like, I don't know, an extra reroll for myself or something. That'll do. Here we go. Here comes a kick. We'll see the kickoff return first. That's a good kick. Well, I say good kick. It's nice and deep. And we get perfect defense. Well, it's the second best thing, I guess. And he's going to now be able to put all of his guards around here if he wants, just about. And obviously keeps him away from that nasty piece. These guys have got to come up. These guys have got to come up to you, in my opinion. Get these guys up there. And that's it, yeah. And that's it. A Bannon. If I'm a Bannon, I'm just worried about the ball. If I can get this ball, and he should do by some bad luck, get it caged up, then he's alright. The problem he's got, though, is where can it go? 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't help him. The bounce is nasty. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 GFRs gets him there. He's got enough pieces here to cage up. But with him having all of his... See, the mistake he's done here is he's got all the power on the front line. So he's left, you know, his strength three pieces back here. Well, it's not a bad thing, because obviously they can, like, if there's a defense split or something, they're in a good position to take care of it. But I can see these guys all basing up. And that's basically what he's tried to do, hasn't he? He's tried to base up all these pieces. Why you'd put something on this guy, though? I presume he's a bit worried that this guy might go for one of his better players. I'd have just put the loner on it, to be fair. Because that piece he's got there is a nice piece. Because he's got tackle. Why did he put a loner on that? Why would you put one of your best pieces on that bad boy? Why? Why would you do such a thing? The loner has to go on there, surely. That's crazy. You're just tempted to get your ass kicked there. But he hasn't picked the ball up yet. But he'll be happy with Gimlick, because he's not lost another player. What's he looking at? Move 7. Oh, there you go. Got the ball, no problem. Let's go and see what these have got. Where can he get to? Well, they're movement 8, aren't they? Oh God, sorry. I will eventually get. Yeah, so he can't. See, there you go, pal. Well, one of his best pieces stood next to a killer doesn't make sense to me. Oh, Gimlick, what are you doing? I just don't see why you would do that. I really don't. Would anyone else put one of their best pieces on the killer? Surely the loner would have been the better option. I could understand if he didn't have tackle. I could totally get that. Blodge with sidestep, but because the guy's got tackle and he's got pro. Here we go then. It's now or never. Rip chair wall? What the hell is that? Yeah, let's go for the killer. That's what you need to do. Yeah. So Gimlick's playing this well. He's trying to make sure that he doesn't cage up. And obviously, if they haven't got tackle, it's a valid point because he's got to risk stuff now. So this is good play. He's making sure that killer doesn't do anything. Oh no! Oh, well, at least he didn't break armor. The amount of times with Ares 7, you fail the dodge and you kill yourself or injure yourself. Yeah, the cage is going to be set because these Blackhawks right here, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 here. It's just if he wants to basically wants to use the GFI or not. That would be the only thing I would be looking at, to be fair. And there's another one knocked out. He's had a good playoffs as that killer. He's done very well in the 2 games. There's another one knocked out. Oh. Yeah. I mean, he's got the guard in the right place as well. But, where's his leaper? There he is. Well, that guard's going to just have to dive in. And needs a freaking miracle. Simple as that. He's got a guy here who can take the ball. He's got a guy here who can get the ball. The question is if you want to get stuff up first. That's the thing, isn't it? But it's all on this guy now. He's going straight for it. He needs to leap to nail it, so he's got the reroll for the red die if need be. Gets that in. Now here we go. This is the big thing. Can he get lucky? Not first time he can't. He's got short hands. Oh, and he's not re-rolling it. How many Ugg Blitzers have short hands? He'll be cursing it. Yeah, I like how he's built this Blitzer though. It's real nice. And because he's got tackle, he can do everything, can't he? He needs to get some removals. Can Hubris help him? Nope. And Hubris has decided he will tag the killer now. And I'm expecting if he can get another guard in there, the guard will go. This guard will go there or there. That guy will go there. This guy will blitz, pal on that motherfucker. And that'll be it. Popcorn? You're having popcorn? Oh, are there pictures you're sending, B? I'm not looking at it on the PC, so it only comes up as like a type thing on my thing. So I presume that popcorn means there's a picture of a popcorn. Oh, there's no blood. Oh, I was lucky. I tell you what, I'm fouling the crap out of that pro elf. Because that's the other thing what scares me. Emote, yeah. It just comes up as words on my thing. Well, I'm guessing the guard's coming in. Okay. Nice, I see what he's doing. But you better pray that this freaking works. See, that's your problem. I don't... Oh, I don't know why you would cage him next to a strength 4 piece. You can never just expect, even though you've killed had a good game, that he's going to roll a pout or a dodge pout. Well, that's interesting. That is really interesting. Luckily, he's got a piece here what'll help. Could he get a red die and maybe blitz with Hubris? This is interesting. There you go, he's buying down all the hatches. Oh, is there something he can do here? He's done really well here as Bannon to get this sort of locked down. Be interesting to see what he does here. There's not much easy. I think Bannon's recovered quite well bringing these two guys in there. Don't know why he's tagged here unless he's maybe... Has he got guard, this guy? No. That guy's got stand firm, so that's a freaking miracle. And there's the skull, that's going to be re-rolled. Well, at least he'll have something on the ball carrier. He does have sidestep. Now this guy here has to go around, I think. Because I think the Orcs next turn, as long as they can clear this guy, they're all going to be up here, aren't they? And that's just about game. So this little guy here, the Wade, he's got to be the hero now. Yeah, smart play from Gimlick there, brings this guy around. So here we go. The Orcs are in touching distance to the next round now, I feel. They're almost there. Just a few more slaps and that'll be it. And there you go, that's the one he wanted. That is definitely the one he wanted. And the stun as well. Nice Bruiser bonus for him. And that should be game. Hubris now injured. He's gone. Glorious turn for the Orcs. Yeah, well, he didn't need to in the end. Yeah. But yeah, Orcs have been impressive. They've done a job. I mean, I think it was, what was it, 10-1? I thought he made a mistake. The Orcs, apart from that, opponent's been just about flawless. This could hurt. Oh, yeah, it's alright. He's dead, Jim. Bring out the dead. Oh, this is just brutal. That guy, if this guy needs to be stopped, if you're shot, that guy needs to be stopped. Stop this guy. And you know, easier said than done, I know, but this guy's had an amazing first 2 games. Really has been an awesome player. And there breaks another AV7 piece. Should start calling the AV7 killer. Here he goes, straight in with a dodge! Oh! Oh, so close! Pow! Oh man, I saw the first power dodge there and I thought, wow, has he red darted the thing? He's trying his game. He's trying. Problem is now he's going to get absolutely smashed. There we go. Another pow. Oh, I'm beheld. So the Alvin Union Great Tactics making a nice roadblock here. So the Orc has to go around them. Very nice. His last hope will be this guy if he lives. But I think he might even be out of range now. Must be on his Yeah, I can still get there. I think now you've got to re-roll the red die if it's not what you want. That's a smart move. Diving tackle as well. Brilliantly played by Bannon there. Really impressive move that, because... here comes, yes, there comes a dirty. Let's stamp on this guy. Rightly so, you've got plenty of numbers. That's good enough. And this is game. But it was game from a long way out, wasn't it? As hard as Gimlick's tried. Bannon's been in total control. He had to try, bless him. A lot. I think as soon as he wasted that wizard, that's when I thought this is game. Yeah. So the Orcs will play the Dwarfs next round. That's going to be awesome. Be interesting to see how the Orcs handle the Dwarfs, because he's not going to be able to boss it if the Dwarfs get their guard in the right place. I mean, the good thing for them is they do have 5 strength 4 pieces. So, you know, that will help. And, more importantly, he may even be able to have enough money to get himself a wizard or something. Because Shod's Dwarfs are something like about 2170, something crazy like that. So there'll be no overtime in this one. Oh, look at this! He's trying to farm it to a Black Hawk. And it works. Gotta love that. Yeah, I was just wondering who he was going to recover the ball with, though. That was the thing. It just, I don't know, it just made no sense to use it. Oh, there's another injury. But yeah, Tommy Boy's been an immense piece. This guy. He found the Dwarfs. He's going down. And obviously, if I'm the Orcs, I'm making sure this guy causes plenty of carnage. But yeah, sadly, this one's a done deal. Kim's tried, bless him, he's tried. Maybe. I think Gimli plays Elven Ewan extremely well. And it was always tough. Don't forget, this team was busted. You know, he had a few AB6 pieces on the pitch, and you know, it was a busted team. And for the first 2 or 3 turns, he had horrid. First 2 turns, he had terrible dice, what basically made him turn the ball over. Yeah, it's safe to drop in. Congratulations, Anania. Brutal showing again. I can't wait for the Orcs v the Dwarfs. I think you'll find that a bit tougher. He did, and that's where it was. I couldn't understand the fireball. I think that's where he ended up losing the game. It was a ridiculous fireball, in my opinion. I don't know what he was expecting to get out of that. But You know, you played it well, and you're through. Although I did say you'd get your ass kicked by the dwarfs in the next round. I think the dwarfs with all that guard will boss you about. So Sean's got the tip. I call it the tip of greatness, the lucky tip. Fant calls it the curse. Well, yeah, nobody likes dwarfs. I love orcs, but I just see the dwarfs all like guard and think he'd have a good chance. But the way these guys are playing. Oh yeah, you do. You right. I'm saying me personally. I think the dwarfs are a very good matchup, but I think he might be able to get himself a wizard. Oh, Mojo, yeah. It's funny though. My tip last season was Fantfox to win it. Who won? Who won the championship last season? Wasn't it Fantfox? Fat alcoholics. Yeah, Nani, I wouldn't be. I think that you know, when I looked at the teams, what nobody obviously tuned in for, I said the only weakness I see in this Oak team, really, for the TV value was the guard. You just don't have enough guard. It didn't mean anything. I mean, it wasn't a problem against the Vamps, and it certainly wasn't a problem against the Elven Union. But there's Tripp's wives again doing their stuff. But oh god, look at that. But yeah, this Oak team has been impressive. The killer, as I call him, he's been impressive. Yeah, well, why would you take Stan Firm over guard against Gim? Gim can dodge away from guard on a 2+. That could cost you in the next round. Yeah, the diving tackle one, that makes sense. I get that, but if you obviously been watching my streams, because I can't roll a 2+ to save my lives. But yeah, another impressive performance from the Orcs. I can't wait to see the Orcs versus the Dwarfs. That should be awesome. That should be an amazing game. Wheelie's tipping the Orcs, I'm tipping the Dwarfs. Guard wins matches. That's my theory. I'm sticking by it. And the other thing as well is the Orcs don't have a troll. So, should be awesome. Absolutely. Oh, well, that'll help, Anania. That will help. Yeah, that will help a lot. Because that gets you closer to what he does. But Blob skills was appalled. There's only 7 guard on the dwarfs. So what do I know? I mean, I've got a 1200 dwarf team this season. I've got 5 guard on that already, I think. I think orcs and dwarfs you need guard. That's how they win the games. Yeah. And that was smart play, Nadia. Smart play. There's no pressure on you. You'd only had the game won. I did the same against Arswayne when I handed off to my golem back in the day. And he got a level because of it. So yeah, smart play. I think all of us would have done the same thing. But I can't wait. I can't wait for the Orc and Goblin game. Doesn't matter who wins. You're both great coaches. I just want a big, massive punch up. That's what I want to see. And there we go. Well, I'm sorry it wasn't very exciting. It always seemed to be over after 2-3 turns. 50 blocks to 24, 7 KOs, 5 injuries, 1 kill. Just brutal, wasn't it? Just absolute brutal. I don't know really what else to say apart from, you know, it was just brutal. But that is the risk when you try and score early. Because if something goes wrong, then you're screwed. And that's exactly what happened. The scatter was quite a lucky scatter for the elves. But then obviously the dub skulls on the strength 4 star player that basically sunk him. His only chance then was to reserve the wizard, try to stop Anani scoring that half, and then use wizard second half, or use the wizard but later on and stop him from scoring. He didn't do any of that. The fireball didn't pull off. He went for the big play, it didn't work, and that was it. Game tried the best he could, but just couldn't get it done. And obviously the attrition was just phenomenal again. The Orcs were really crunching. There you go. That's the team we've got to watch out for if I ever play enough games. Oh god, I almost created the competition. That's not good. But he goes through now. Oh yeah, of course Gimli can do it himself, guys. So just these 2 games to go now. The You See the Things versus the Fan Foxes Chorfs. Chorfs have been getting a lot of hate. And that's going to be an interesting one. So there's still an Elven Union team left. My predictions were obviously Sergal's team to meet Shagrath's team in the final. So I'm sure Anania and Shell will both be delighted that I haven't cursed them. But there you go. Unlucky Gimli. Congratulations, Anania. Well played, sir. And we know for a fact there's going to be some awesome games. Wow. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Mojo, yeah. I forgot he said he went out. So, Nagel versus Kislev. Dark Elves versus Underworld. That was a shock. And then Nagel versus Chorfs will play Humans or Elven Union. And then, obviously, Orcs v Dwarfs will be awesome. Awesome game. Right, guys, that's me done then. Nothing else real to say, apart from congratulations to everyone who's moved on. Good luck in your next matches. And we'll be back with another stream in the next 24 hours. So, cheers, guys. Take care, and bye-bye.